Hey Scorpio. Hey. How you feeling? Welcome back. If you're not new, today Scorpio, we are talking about the shadow work you've been doing because I know you've been out there learning and growing and shit. So, we all know that when we elevate, there is a test that follows. So we're going to get some insight on that test, Scorpio. So keep in mind, Scorpio, that this message is not for every Scorpio placement. Again, it's not for every Scorpio placement. Take it as it resonates. And if you like how I get down, you love my energy, Scorpio, go ahead and do that YouTube ritual. You do so well. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I post content specific to you, Scorpio. And if you would also like a pre recorded private reading, there is a link. That's the word I was looking for. A link in the description box below that will tell you exactly how to get one. All right, Scorpio, let's get into it. Let's see what shadow work have you been doing? What is the most recent shadow work Scorpio has been doing, Spirit? Most recent shadow work. Let me get these words right. Scorpio has been doing. It's the most recent shadow work Scorpio's been doing. All right. It's the Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Yeah, you've been really learning, huh? The bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. You have, and it's like the previous Scorpio, previous you. You were putting yourself in probably in positions that weren't the best for you, and or even putting yourself in self-imposed prisons, making up rules that bound you to certain people, certain behaviors, certain things and places. Like, for example, um, maybe somebody said something one time that made you think that you couldn't get a job elsewhere because of their own situation. Kind of like that. Yeah. But again, we're talking about the work you have been doing. We have, again, the Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. I hear study and studying yourself, learning yourself. Some of you have gone back to school to improve, your standing either at the company, or actually, I'm getting, for a lot of you, it's been a dream. It's been a dream, and the thing is that you couldn't wait to do it. It's like, with this Knight of Swords here, the Knight of Swords is also somebody who is learning, you know, but they you were running back to register, and not necessarily for people who went back to get a degree, but maybe it's a certification, maybe it's some kind of credential that can increase, you know um your standing within a company or within society, whatever it is. Because we have here, the increase, the literal increase, from the heavens, from the divine. And it's like an upgrade. Like, some of you have even moved into positions where you might be training or teaching others, or you are leading others, um, even opening like nonprofits where it teaches people how to be self-sufficient. I hear social work. It's like a social work type um, business. Maybe you are a social worker or you do social work type work where you connect people with resources. Yeah. But either way, you went back and did the work. And it's not that it didn't have its challenges. I mean, we have clouds here, we have clouds here, but you stuck with it. I love it. All right, so let's get into this test. Congratulations, Scorpio. I love it on releasing yourself from this self-imposed prison. Hmm. What is the test surrounding Scorpio's growth? What is the situation surrounding the test for Scorpio? The sun. Three of Cups. I saw this earlier when I was pre shuffling. The Emperor. All right. Now, this is going to be a doozy of a test because we have two. not that all tests are easy, but two or three of these cards are majors. So this right here, this test right here, Scorpio, is going to solidify what you either have learned or it may be something that, will circle back. We're going to only time will tell. There's still free will. At the bottom of the deck here, we have the Ace of Cups. So this test, the Ace of Cups is the energy because we have two aces out here now. We have the Ace of Pentacles that came out, and now this at the bottom of the deck. So it's telling me that you are in a place now, and congratulations again, Scorpio, of emotional fulfillment, not just emotional, but even financial. It's like everything is in balance. You are in overflow. You can give from people to people and not need something in return, not need somebody to please pour into Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? That is where you have worked very hard to get to. Your fulfillment, your sun energy, your contentment, your joy. Because this is beyond happy. This is true joy. You know? However, we're going to go to this test here. The Emperor. The Emperor is a card for me. Um, of course, we're thinking outside of biological sex. We understand that the Emperor is a male energy, but this is how it applies to you. So um, consider it outside of biological sex, outside of gender identity. This figure right here is somebody who may be a boss or an authority figure in your life. This may be if you are like in a traditional relationship where the masculine energy is the head of the household, it could be that person. They are and I don't want to say ultimate authority figure, but kind of like that. So again, we have this sun, we have the Three of Cups. I did not forget about that. What is basically telling me is that the community, there's a community of, because I'm getting people wilded. Like so if this is a work situation, these are the folks at work where it's probably a group of three, two or three, and they sit together. It is very cliquish. You are not a part of that group. You're over here. But this is how you're getting tested. I'm getting that these people, whoever they are, they may have this person's ear. If this is, unfortunately, if this is about, your romantic relationship, this may be siblings. This may be this person's friend group. It may be uh whoever this is that has an influence on them. Does that make, because they're between you and them. Get a little more insight on this, like what this test is, because obviously somebody gonna have something to say. That's what I'm getting. Can we get some more insight on this test for Scorpio? Insight regarding, clarify, please. The test for Scorpio. Please clarify the test. Ooh, ooh. Okay, just gonna land like that. We have the Six of Wands. Hmm. Seven of Cups. The Hierophant again. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. That's you. That's you, Scorpio. You've been dealing with this situation for a while. Um, and maybe it's not that specific situation, but it's like maybe it's happened before. You've seen it before. Maybe different people, but you've seen it before. Does that make sense? But yeah. So getting clarification on this. Um, the work that you do, this Six of Wands basically shows me that you are being recognized, whether it's in your job, or your romantic relationship. You are being highlighted because, like, let's say it is your romantic relationship. Oh, look at my baby Scorpio, like went back to school, da 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 da, bragging about you all the time because they love what you have done. They love the fact that you have gone and, went and improved on things. You're getting recognition from them. If it's at work, same type thing, like, congratulations, now what we can do is A, B, and C, and da 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 da, and get you up to this place, and you can meet this partner, and you know what you do. um and what also happens is because of this, it brings the opportunity for other things to open, other doors, other other cracks, other ways for any opportunity, whether good or bad, to come through. Which is where, like, if you look at these cups, There's some awesome things in here. You got that wreath of recognition that was on the Six of Wands person's head. You have a house, you got some jewelry, you got some other things, but there's also some snakes. There's also a dragon. There's an opportunity for almost anything. And what it's going to bring is not just an opportunity for you to clutch your dreams, but also the opportunity for these motherfuckers here to crush any dream that you may have, anything that you have built. Yeah. I'm going to clarify real quick, just real quick. The Seven of Cups. Please clarify the Seven of Cups. I don't like that. But we do have to be tested. I don't like it though. I don't like it. All right. The moon. Mm-hmm. Another one. Okay. So yeah, we got the moon clarifying the Seven of Cups. We have the moon, which is definitely hidden things, hidden energy. You have because maybe I don't know if one of these people in either one of these groups actually knows something that either the boss or your partner doesn't know, but they know it about you. Because there's some things that the Six of Pentacles, is about giving and taking, but there's some things that they don't want you to have. This person is focused on them, right? But what about me? That's that energy of these people, where it's like, what about us? Pick me. It's the pick me energy. So I don't know if they know something about you, but they doing some old hidey shady shit. They could even be making up something to just disrupt, not for any old reason other than to disrupt. What's your advice, Spirit? Yeah, they're trying to, because the Hierophant is all about institutions, traditions, your job, your marriage or relationship. They is trying to be disrupted. Hmm. What's your advice, Spirit? Advice for Scorpio, please. All right. Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Cups. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hangman. I was about to say something else, y'all. But yeah. So don't feel don't feel trapped. It may get to a point where you're like, okay, I really don't know what to do with this. You know what I mean? I really don't know which way to go or what to do. And I'm hearing like wait it out. You know, your energy here is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is somebody who is you definitely have confidence. You can see things. You're very intuitive about things. You may be very good at what you do, good at business, very creative. Um, People are attracted to your energy. Um, and you may be somebody who is well liked, with the exception of whoever these people are. And then we have the King of Cups, who is someone who is um, um, very emotionally viable, emotionally stable, emotionally intelligent. They are caring. They can give out some good advice every now and then. Yeah, they're usually a very good friend, and dependable. Don't move too fast, because again, we have the hangman here. The Knight of Wands can be very impulsive, so don't be too quick to react. The queens and kings in this deck, they don't react, they respond. And responses take time to consider and think, and then you make a move. You can negotiate whatever this test is for you, and what you should consider is to stay within your vibrant self. Do not come out of the hard working Scorpio that you have become. Don't be so quick to come out of that. And you are being encouraged to not just stay your wonderful vibrant self, Scorpio, but also to remain calm. Keep your cool in this situation. Pay attention to what's going on. Pay attention to who's making moves and who doesn't, and then respond accordingly. Because what the situation is calling for, what the challenge is in this test, is to take you out of your cool. Is to take you out of yourself, the self that you have become. Because these people are doing a lot of this and a lot of extra. What is the outcome if Scorpio takes your advice, Spirit? What is the outcome if Scorpio takes your advice? And one of those people, if this is about a romantic relationship or romantic partnership, one of those people who has your partner's ear may be, um, they may not be a relative, but be in that group or be close to your partner, and they may be sexually attracted to them. Just as a heads up, which is why another reason why you don't need to come up out yourself. But outcome, should you follow Spirit's advice, we have the Page of Swords, we have the Four of Swords, and we have the Ten of Swords. At the bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles. Somebody is going to get the boot, either at work, or one of them one of them friends or cousins, they gon' get they because what they're gonna do is say the wrong thing. And this is my chill card. This is that icy cold card where it's just like for a situation that might have been um going well. Like let's say you were just newly dating somebody and this card comes up. Somebody chilled out on you. That's what I'm getting. So what I'm getting is that somebody in that group, that friend, whoever, is going to say the wrong thing either to your boss or to your partner because they nosy and they talk too damn fucking much. And the boss or the partner's gonna be like, all right, that's enough of that. This ain't your energy, boo boo. That's them. Your There's gonna be, an ending. And don't be surprised if your partner stops talking to this person, or don't be surprised if this person is put on ice within the company, put on some type of development plan, or maybe even fired for misconduct or something like that. But yeah, they're gonna see some hardships. They ain't got nothing to do with you. You keep being your shiny ass self, Scorpio. Final message for Scorpio, please. Final message for Scorpio regarding their test. A lot of cards. Final message for Scorpio regarding the test. It's like, well, you picked the deck. I didn't pick the deck. Spirit. Okay. Sunset. Yep. Sunset. It's all about decline, fade, and aging. Sunset is just confirming what is going to happen in that situation. They're going to get the sun is going to set on that ass, and it ain't going to have nothing to do with you. You're going to be in there sipping your tea in in the sunset. Remember, you're the sun. This is you. Yeah, yeah. You gonna fade on their asses. Like, all right, bye, bye, person, bye, person. But you should also surprises at the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, something is coming towards you that's beyond your imagination. Let us know what that is, Scorpio. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I post content specific to you. Till next time, y'all. Bye.